Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my oral presentation. Today I'm going to present about COVID-19 transmission association with changes of season in Japan 1 year analysis. I am Razeen Ashraf. Here you can see my co-authors with my Professor Junko Tanaka. We are from Department of Epidemiology, Infectious Disease Control and Prevention, Hiroshima University. Here we are going to discuss on this presentation. There is my content. Background of our research. Researchers confirmed that COVID-19 occurring virus SARS-CoV-2 belongs from beta coronavirus genus and coronavirus family from where SARS and MERS belongs. Researchers found before that SARS and MERS response with the variation of meteorological factors. It was found that meteorological factors such humidity, temperature, and wind speed are classified in top predictors of coronavirus illness. Several researchers have found significant association of COVID-19 with meteorological factors. With changes of temperature in different countries, cases rate response negative proportion. In case of relative humidity increase, the rate of new cases increased inversely. Researchers also found relationship of COVID-19 transmission with wind speed and sunshine duration. To the best of our knowledge, till date, it is not investigated in Japan that with the variation of seasons containing with meteorological features, COVID-19 cases could be associated or not. This study is aimed to find meteorological factor association with COVID-19 incidents. Methodology. There are 156 ground stations in 47 prefectures of Japan. So we collected from Japan Meteorological Agency the data of our meteorological factors. We have collected data from March 2020 to February 2021, where we have collected monthly average temperature, monthly average relative humidity, monthly average wind speed, and monthly average sunshine duration. Data collection. We have collected all the COVID cases of 47 prefectures, but we have excluded the cases of Tokyo due to there are mixed of imported cases and other things could be associated. So we excluded Tokyo and we collected those COVID-19 cases data from NHK. For data analysis, we have used JMP software version 15 Pro and with Spearman correlation analytical method, we have find the Spearman correlation coefficient between monthly COVID-19 cases and monthly average of meteorological factors in all prefectures of Japan except Tokyo. COVID-19 cases may occur with other potential factors. To get the accurate result or ignore the more error, we have counted other potential factors and we adjust those factors and we did multiple linear regression analysis. The factors we have considered meteorological factors, demographic factors where we count population density, and social factors where we count transportation of overseas and domestic, and interventions we count emergency 1 and emergency 2. Results. Before starting our result, I would like to show you the COVID-19 cases from March 2020 to February 2021 in all prefectures. Here we can see from March 2020 to February 2021 COVID-19 cases in all prefectures with matching line. Now come to Japan cases versus meteorological factors. The cases per million we have counted and we try to find the association with temperature, relative humidity, wind speed, and sunshine duration. We have found the value correlation value negatively association temperature and relative humidity with COVID-19 cases, where wind speed and sunshine duration is not significantly associated with COVID-19 cases. So COVID-19 cases versus temperature. Temperature is negatively related with increase of new COVID-19 cases. COVID-19 cases to be occurred in higher number when temperature is from -3 to 10 degrees Celsius. Number of cases were higher of the prefecture like Osaka, Kanazawa, Chibe, Saitama when the temperature was below 10 degrees Celsius. When the temperature was above 10 degrees Celsius, the cases seems low on those prefectures. COVID-19 cases versus relative humidity. Relative humidity also showed negatively association with increase of COVID-19 cases. COVID-19 cases number noticed to be higher when the relative humidity was 70% or below of that range. Number of new COVID cases seems higher on prefecture like Osaka, Kanazawa, Chibe, Saitama when the relative humidity was 55 to 75. Or when the relative humidity was above 75, the cases were higher, cases was lower on those prefectures. Adjusting with other potential factors and linear regressions, we have found almost every month density, population, and temperature were highly associated with COVID-19 cases. In some months, we found relative humidity and population in higher number. Shinkansen and other transportation we find as a close variable association with the COVID-19 cases. In discussion from this study, we can say in Japan, temperature and relative humidity are associated with COVID-19 cases. Cases observed significantly less above 10 degrees Celsius. From 55 to 75% relative humidity, COVID-19 cases was noteworthy higher. Having higher density and population exhibit higher cases respectively. Prefecture with international airport, subway, Shinkansen, and Nozomi stop indicate lofty cases respectively. Social factors for international airport, we can see COVID-19 cases seems higher in prefecture having international airport, even nearer prefecture too. We can see Chibe, Saitama, Kanazawa, Hyogo, there is no international airport, but still the cases number were higher. For domestic, prefecture with having Shinkansen shows higher number of cases. Surprisingly, without having Shinkansen, the Chibe prefecture shows higher number of cases. Probably their Narita airport is in Chibe or it is near to Tokyo. For Nozomi stop, having rapid Shinkansen, prefecture cases were higher in Chibe and Saitama. For subway, prefecture have a higher number of cases, which have subway. Even without subway, higher cases in Kanto you can see. For intervention, there are two interventions. Two emergency happened in April to May 2020 and January to February 2021. In first phase of lockdown executed successfully, probably there was a fear, there was extra cautions in people, and government supported socially and economically very much on that time. During second phase of lockdown, cases increased even more than that. Probably people will become more careless and several festivals were around those lockdown. But without this intervention, the scenario could be catastrophic because the second phase of lockdown or emergency was in a very accurate time. Otherwise, the cases could be like Spain, Italy, or USA. Acknowledgement. Special thanks to Max for funding my scholarship, and I would like to thank JMP 15 Pro for our statistical analysis. If you have any question, you can ask. Thank you very much for your patience.